Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. In this lesson we are going to talk about area and perimeter of quadrilaterals. My first shape is square. So for square, remember all sides are the same and these are right angles. Alright, okay, if you say A for one of the sides, all sides is going to be a centimeter, a centimeter, a centimeter. So now area is height times base. So this is height, this is base. The line which is meeting with base at 90 degrees is called height. Right now, according to that information, A times A, that will be, remember, the number multiplied by itself is the square of number. A square, centimeter square. If it is centimeter, if it is meter, meter square, whatever you have unit is going to be square of it. Right, now this one is for area. So for perimeter, the perimeter is sum of length of sides of the shape. According to that information, I'm going to add A to A to A and to A. That will be A plus A plus A plus A, which is 4A. For square, that will be 4A. If your unit is centimeter, centimeter. That will be my formula, 4 times A. Basically, you don't need to write A plus A plus A plus for all questions. Just write 4 times one side. Right, now let's pass to our question. How questions are going to come across us in square? So my first question is ABCD is a square. BC is 6 centimeter. What is area? What is perimeter of the square? So area was height times base. So this is 6, this should be 6, this should be 6, this should be 6 too. For square, height, base the same. That means this time this will be square of 6. Remember I showed you in previous shape. So now that will be 6 square, or you can say 6 times 6. It is the same thing already. From there, 6 square is going to be 36 centimeter square. Right, so perimeter, the sum of length of sides of the shape. So this plus this plus this plus this for the same shape, the same length will be 4 times 6, which is going to be 24 centimeter. Right, so for area we use centimeter square, the square of unit. Why? Because from there it is 6 centimeter times 6 centimeter. You multiply units to each other too. Centimeter times centimeter will be centimeter square. 6 times 6, 36. But for perimeter we have 4 times 6 centimeter. There is no centimeter. Because remember we were adding A to each other, like 6 plus 6 plus. We are not saying 6 times, say 6 plus. That's why we are not multiplying units to each other, and we just leave it as it is. See, no square, no cube, nothing. For area, centimeter square, we multiply to each other, right? So now let's pass to our next question. So my other shape is rectangle. Remember, according to rectangle properties of rectangle, if this one is A, this will be A2. This one is B, this one will be B2. So now area is height times base, height times base. That will give me A times B. This is for rectangle. Perimeter is the sum of length of sides of the shape. So A plus B plus A plus B, A plus B plus A plus B. I can see there are 2 A's, there are 2 B's, so that will give me 2A plus 2B. You could write like this, you could write like this, or you could write 2 times A plus B. All of them are okay. Right, now let's see how the questions are coming across us. So my question is, ABCD is a rectangle, DC 5, BC 6 centimeter. What is area and what is perimeter? So if this one is 5, this one will be 5 too, 5 centimeter. This 6, this will be 6 centimeter too. Okay, area is height times base. Height times base, that will give me 5 times 6, which is going to be 30 centimeter square. Right, so now perimeter, you can see 2 times 5 plus 2 times 6, or you can say 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6, or you can say 2 times open bracket 5 plus 6 close the bracket. It is up to you now whether you use this plus this, or this times 2 plus this times 2, or 2 times this plus this. Right, now let me use the short one. 2 times 5 plus 6, so that will give me 2 times 11, that will be 22 centimeter. Right, so now let's pass to our next shape. My other shape is parallelogram. See, parallelogram, there is the height. For rectangle, this side was height already, but this one there, sides are not meeting at 90 degrees. Remember I told you this must be 90 degrees to say this line is a height of the shape. Okay, that's why, see, separate, you draw the height separately like this. Okay, the formula is exactly the same, just the shape is different, and this height is there, not the side of the shape. What was the formula? Height times base. So area will be H times B, and perimeter A plus B plus, and this is A and this is B too. So A plus B plus C, A plus B plus A plus B, A plus B plus A plus B. That will be 2A plus 2B, or it can be written 2A plus B. Okay, it's clear, huh? So now let's see how the questions are coming across us about parallelogram. So the question is, ABCD is a parallelogram. Height is 5 centimeter, DC 8 centimeter, BC 10 centimeter. What is area and perimeter of the parallelogram? So if this one is 10, this will be 10, and this will be 8 centimeter. Okay, area will be height times base, which is going to be 5 times 10. From there I will get 50 centimeter square. Right, now the perimeter will be 2 times this plus 2 times this, 2 times 8 plus 2 times 10 plus 2 times 10. So that will give me 16 plus 20, that will be 36 centimeter. So you could say like this too, 2 times 8 plus 10, which is going to be 2 times 18, that will be 36 centimeter too. Right, now it is up to you to use whether this or this. Okay, first and second. So now let's pass to our next shape. So my other shape is rhombus. So remember, what was the difference between rhombus and parallelogram? Rhombus is a parallelogram to, just the difference between them is that rhombus has 4 equal sides. That will be A, all of them. So area equals to height times A, height times base. That will be your formula. Perimeter is going to be A plus A plus A plus A, like square. Remember, it was 4 times A because I have 4 equal sides, which is 4 times A. Okay, let's solve one question about rhombus. Okay, the question is asking us A, B, C, D is a rhombus, DC is 10, and A, let's say H is 9 centimeter. What is area and perimeter of the rhombus? So now, according to rhombus, if this one is 10, this will be 10 centimeter, and this will be 10 centimeter, and this one will be 10 centimeters too. So the area was height times base. That will be area equals to 9 times 10, which is going to be 90 centimeter square. Okay, perimeter, it was 4 times one side, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. That means 4 times 10, which is going to be 40 centimeter. Right, so now I'm going to write one question like different shape, and then I will pass to 2 more questions because I want to show you when you don't have shape and what you do. Some questions are not going to give you shape. So far I drew shapes because questions are given with shapes, but sometimes you won't come across shape. You will come across just the question which is written just by words, no shape. Okay, first I want to draw one extra interesting shape for you, and then see how can you find the area and perimeter of that shape. Let's see what is that question. There we go, my shape is there. So the question is asking me what is the area and perimeter of the shape. Okay, so to find the area of the shape, we have 2 methods to solve. The first one is that you are going to separate 2 pieces. So like this, you will have 1, 2, 3 rectangles. So area of this rectangle for the small one, 6 times 2, which is going to be 12 centimeters square. And for this one, 3 times 5, which is going to be 15 centimeters square. And for this part, if this one 3, this will be 3, and DE was 10. If the small part is 3, there will be 7, this part. And this one is 8, and this will be 6. So I will have there 14 centimeter. So now area of this part is going to be 7 times 14. Right, that will be 7 times 14. That will give me 98 centimeters square. See, I have 1, 2, 3 different parts. I will add them up to find the area of the shape. Is going to be this part. Let me write there. Area equals to 98 plus 12 plus 15. And when you add all those numbers to each other, 98 plus 12 will give you 110 plus 15, that will be 125 centimeter square. Okay, so my second method is that I'm going to show you on the shape from there directly. You are going to complete this shape to big rectangle. That might be easier than this shape. So how do we do? See, you bring this 3 there, and this part will be there, and this whole part will be 14. Why? Because there are 8, there are 6. That means there is 9, but we need to find this part, 14. Alright, now, and this will be 2, and this will be 8, which is 14 already. So now when I look at my shape, so now then this was 14, I will calculate area of the big one. See there, 12 times 14, that will give me 168. You will subtract this part and this part. So 2 times 8, 16, minus 3 times 9, 27. That will give me 125 centimeters square too. Alright, now to find the perimeter of the shape, I'm going to erase all of them now, then try to find the perimeter of shape. Okay, to find the perimeter of the shape, you don't need to calculate this and this, then add all sides to each other. See, just move sides, this side to there, this 8 will come there, this side to there will be 2, and this all side come there, and this 3 will be there. So that will be one rectangle. See, the shape is rectangle, and you will add all sides to each other, and you won't subtract anything. Why? Because normally when you try to calculate the perimeter of the shape, you are going to add like this plus this plus this plus this. So when this came there, you're adding this to the perimeter already from there. That's why you don't need to subtract anything like area. So that will be, so 8 centimeter 6, this is 14, that means this is 14 too, and this one 12, and this one will be 12 too. So this plus this plus this plus this, basically that will be perimeter equals to 2 times 12 plus 2 times 14, 1 2 1 2, that will give me 24 plus 28. When you add those numbers to each other, that will be 52 centimeter. Okay.